in terms of K and what goes into the decision to move that, is it price dependent? In your, because if I were the architect looking at this whole big network, I would make it price dependent, because there is a certain point, an economic point, where you do not want to go beyond, because the quality of nodes, the quality of people that run them would significantly diminish if you do not have that. Or you could have one player spawning hundreds of nodes and thereby, earning his keep that way, rather than each individual running a maximum of 2 or 3 pools. So what goes in the decision to move the K?
Of course, as you say, I mean, the pools must still be viable. I mean, there must be still make enough money to, to be worth their while and to be able to actually offer good service. So that's one thing. So in that, therefore, it obviously depends on the price of ADA as well. Then, of course, there are network considerations. How many nodes can the network support? So we're also looking into that right now. Then, as I said, the cost, because it is an overhead, of course, to have many nodes, because they each cost something. But the main consideration really is network on the technical, on the engineering side. And then, of course, you must be careful that even if the price of ADA is high enough to support a lot of pools, it can also always drop at some point. And one thing we certainly don't want is that people become pool operators and basically base their income on being a pool operator, and then because there's some fluke and ADA drops for a while, then those people basically have existential problems. I mean, so we must be careful to not be too optimistic in raising it, obviously. So to have enough slack to also be still fine when the price of ADA drops for a while. So therefore, it has to be somewhat conservative. And then there are also right now like more silly practical considerations. It's just if you have many pools, then people also would like to delegate to more than one pool, and just technically right now this is not easily done. I think in data loss right now it's not even possible, and you can do it from the command line, but it's a bit tricky. So that's also one consideration, while we are a bit slow increasing the size now. Before it's basically more convenient for people than also to deal with a larger number of pools.